One of the big problems that rivers in our region face is that over many years people have tried to clear rivers of debris, feeling that the quicker the water can get downstream, the better. Fewer log jams there are, the less the risk of flooding, and they didn't really recognize the role that that wood played in terms of promoting the health of the rivers and stream systems.
We've been really looking at finding projects that would improve the streams within the Tualatin Basin.
Everything that goes on up here directly affects the citizens of Forest Grove in the water they drink, the water they use for daily activities.
The number one goal is drinking water, clean, fresh drinking water.
Watershed councils in Oregon are kind of unique in that they represent volunteers who get together to try to restore waterways in there, enhance the quality of the watershed, and are really driven by people who have a stake in maintaining healthy water systems throughout the Tualatin Basin, throughout all of Oregon.
The Watershed Council is a nonprofit organization, so it's really up to the members to decide how much they want to contribute and take part.
One of the activities that the Watershed Council has been involved with is to try to return large pieces of wood to the smaller streams around here that support salmon. The Watershed Council's goal is to try to enhance water quality, enhance the stream for some of its residents, like the fish populations that are there.
The project was to add woody debris into a mile stretch of Clear Creek in our watershed.
That's really the big thing that's missing in a lot of streams in the Northwest.
We've been doing this for a couple different sites, one of which is Clear Creek, which is part of Gales Creek and part of the Tualatin River watershed, with a project that was completed about 3 years ago.
We provided 80 plus trees, and they hired a contractor to cut those trees down and place them in locations in Clear Creek where it would enhance fish habitat.
As these streams become more and more diverse, as they start to regain some of their previous functions, they operate much better. The water quality goes up. That has benefits for the people downstream, and of course the fish populations and the other animal populations that depend on them respond in kind. And I think that's a big part of this project here, is recognizing that we can return the streams to a more natural setting and provide more opportunities for the wildlife that use them. So we work with a number of organizations to get funding at the private level, within the public level of government, the state, the county, the federal level. People from all walks of life come together to participate on the watershed board to bring downed trees to the river and place them in such a way in the watershed so that they're not going to just get flushed downstream with the winter rains.
The large wood in this creek is, it starts to allow the stream to act more as a stream. So it'll be moving back and forth, cutting into the banks and recruiting more stream bed material. It'll kind of raise the water level in some areas and scour out in other areas. And then you get islands being created in the middle of the stream. And so all this really adds to the complexity of the stream.
If this project hadn't been carried out, the streams would continue to operate. It wouldn't really stop the way that things work there, but they'd be operating at much less than their potential. If you're living in this region and you like getting out and visiting streams, if you're a fisherman, if you're somebody who likes to kayak or raft or canoe, if you're someone who just likes to explore stream sides, you're going to see the benefits of streams that are healthy. We know that many people who move to this area are drawn by the quality of life, and I think that vision of a clear mountain stream working its way down the valley is one that resonates with a lot of people.